He is 13 years old, and the animals who raised him have started walking away from him. Not once, every day now, and no one has told him why. Amboseli, at the start of the dry season. Below a mountain that still holds snow at the top, 11 elephants feed across a swamp of green in a country of white dust. He is easy to pick out. Legs too long for his body. A head that has not filled out yet. 2 thin tusks that have barely cleared his lip. There is a tear in his left ear, shaped like a letter L. He has carried it since he was 4, and every animal here knows him by it. He has never lived a day outside this family, and within a year, he will never live inside one again. Every male elephant on this continent goes through this. There are no exceptions. The change did not start today. It started months ago, and it has been so quiet that he has only now begun to notice it. When he was small, every adult here made space for him. Trunks reached for him. Bodies shifted to let him drink first. That has stopped. No one strikes him. No one drives him off. They simply stop turning toward him. When he approaches, the circle closes half a step earlier than it used to. That is how it is done. He keeps trying. He walks in, touches a flank with his trunk, waits for the answer he has received every day of his life. It does not come. His mother is standing 8 feet away. Her right tusk angles slightly outward. He has known that shape since before he could walk. She does not look up, does. He is not being punished. He has done nothing. He has simply become something this family no longer has a place for, and there is no gentler way to say it. Then, one afternoon at the water's edge, The female who fed him for 11 years turns, spreads her ears, and drives him off. He does not go far. Half a mile, and then he stops and looks back and waits for something to change. Nothing changes. Alone, an elephant has no one to tell him when to move. For 13 years, someone older decided when the family walked, where it drank, and how long it stayed. Now the decision is his. He goes down to the water in the middle of the afternoon, when the light is hardest, and every predator on this plain can see across open ground. The herd would never have come here now. They would have waited for dusk. He does not know that yet, because he has never had to know it. That night, he barely sleeps. In a family, elephants take turns standing while the others rest. A bull on his own has no one to keep watch, so he keeps watch himself. Every hour he wakes. Every sound turns his head. By morning, he has stood through most of the night, and he has to walk anyway. He starts following them, not close. A mile behind, downwind, reading the ground where they walked, drinking from the pools they left. He is not with them, but he is not gone either. On the third day, he walks past a stand of scrub without slowing. There are lions in it. He has seen lions his whole life, always from behind an adult who reacted first. Nothing happens. They are not hunting, and he is already too big. But he did not know that. He simply walked past and got away with it. Six days he follows them. He learns the timing of the water. He learns which ground holds a lion and which does not. He learns almost everything except how to stop following. On the seventh day, he closes the distance. He comes in at the water where they are standing. the way he has done 10,000 times before, and 3 of them turn on him at once. Every young bull on this continent goes through this. Somewhere between 10 and 15, the family that raised him stops making room, and he leaves. There is a reason it looks so cruel. An elephant family is a bloodline. The matriarch, her daughters, their daughters. Every female in that group will spend her entire life in it. The males are the only ones who leave. If he stayed, he would eventually breed with his own mother, his sisters, his aunts. Instead, he is pushed out into open country to find females who share nothing with him. The herd is the bloodline. He is how it spreads. Nothing about him understands this. He only knows he has been left. The mechanism does not require him to agree with it. For a while, most young bulls drift. Weeks of walking with no direction and no company, learning a landscape that used to be somebody else's job to remember. But bulls do not stay alone forever. Out here, away from the families, they form loose groups of their own. Not families. Something closer to a hierarchy, held together by size, age, and long acquaintance. He will meet them soon enough. And when he does, he will be the smallest animal there for the first time since he was a calf. There is one more thing waiting for him, years out. A state called must. Dark fluid running from glands on the sides of his head, down his face, and behavior that changes completely. A bull in must outranks bulls far larger than himself. Cows seek him out. Other males give ground. For a few weeks, an animal that spent his life at the bottom is at the top. But that is years away, and it is not free. He has to survive long enough to reach it, alone, in a landscape that does not care whether he does. And somewhere north of him, An animal 3 times his age is walking alone, and has been for 40 years. He does not know it yet, but their tracks are converging. "52 years old. Both tusks worn down to blunt stubs. Deep hollows above his eyes where the skin has sunk with age. He has walked this country alone for 40 years. He is not lost, and he is not lonely. Bulls his age spend most of their lives apart from everything, and it costs them nothing at all. They meet at a water hole in the last of the light. The young one stops 40 yards out and waits to be driven off, the way he has been every time for a month. Nothing happens. The old bull drinks. He does not lift his head. He does not spread his ears. He does not acknowledge the young one at all. And that is the thing that changes everything. For a month, this young bull has been looking for a family to take him back. What he finds instead is an animal who simply does not mind. He starts following. Not close, 100 yards back, the way he followed the herd. But this time, nothing turns on him. Young bulls do this across the continent. Researchers have a name for them: ascaris. The old bull teaches him nothing. He does not slow down, does not wait, does not check whether the young one is still there. He simply walks, and the young one watches where he walks. This matters more than it looks. Where old bulls have been removed from a population, young males come into must earlier and behave far more dangerously. Something about the presence of an older animal holds them back. Weeks pass this way. The young one learns where the water lasts. He learns which trees are worth pushing. He learns to sleep, finally, because something bigger is standing nearby. Then, on an evening in the second month, the old bull changes direction. He walks straight toward a landscape the young one has been taught his whole life to stay away from. The old bull stops at a line of posts and wire. He does not turn around. He stands there and he looks at it. He is old enough to remember when this was not here. The root he is standing on is older than the fence, older than the farm, older than every person asleep behind it. He walks the line, not through it, along it, in the dark, following a boundary that cuts straight across the way he has always gone. Elephants know the difference between people. They can tell a herder from a farmer
Find
by
him!
voice,
Over
by
there!
smell.
Keep the
They
dogs
know
moving!
which humans have hurt them
Go!
and which have
Check
never
the
bothered.
trees!
Keep your distance. Fall back. Watch out.
The noise starts before the light does. Dogs first, then voices, then drums, then a crack of sound that flattens the grass. The old bull takes it standing and does not run. The young one panics. Everything he has is telling him to run and keep running. He gets 40 yards before he stops because the old bull has not moved at all. That is the lesson, and nobody teaches it. Fear the fence enough to leave it alone. Do not fear it so much that you run into the dark and lose the only water you know. By morning, the old bull is gone. Not driven off, not hurt, simply gone, the way he has come and gone for 40 years. And the young one is standing where the tracks stop. He never sees the old bull again. There is nothing unusual in that. Bulls meet, walk together for a season, and separate without ceremony. And this is how it has always worked. But he keeps walking the routes the old bull walked, the water that lasts, the ground that holds no lions. He is carrying something now that he did not have before. Three years pass. He is 16, and then he is 19. His head has filled out. His tusks have thickened. He's no longer the smallest animal anywhere he goes. Found other bulls. He spars with them in the afternoons without much at stake. He has slept most nights for years. Then, one dry season, something changes in him. Dark fluid begins to run from the glands at his temples, down the sides of his face. His head comes up. His walk changes. He is in must for the first time. And because he spent 2 years walking behind an animal 3 times his age, he is not dangerous with it. He walks toward a family group at the swamp. Every cow there turns to face him. And then, one after another, they move aside, including the one leading them. Somewhere in that group is a cow whose right tusk angles slightly outward. She is older now. She lifts her head as he passes, and she does not come toward him, and neither does he. For the family that raised him, he was something they had to let go of. For the old bull, he was an animal walking 100 yards back, asking nothing. For the species, he was the only way the bloodlines could ever cross. Nothing threw him away. Something moved him, the way it moves every male of his kind, out of one family and into a country where the rest of them are waiting.